Okay, so full transparency, recording has actually just now started, so if you've been here listening, welcome to the options section of the masterclass inside of It's Mike Poarch Discord. We're going to go through several different pieces of an option, including what is an option, where do I trade an option, how do I trade an option, what are the ins and outs of the actual workings of an option contract, and we're going to break them up into smaller videos so that you can kind of take these in bite sizes, study on each individual little piece of it. And if you have questions about it, obviously you can go into the Discord and any of the chat rooms, and you can at me, at Mike, at GK, at anybody who you see that has been there for a while. And you can do that by looking at the ranking system inside the Discord and things like that, and just kind of talking to different people. So the first thing we're really going to focus on is something that I've already made a video on in the past, but I'm going to remake this just to make this a good fresh section and to make it kind of cohesive with everything that we're going to be talking about over the next several videos. Is what is an option? The first thing I see people kind of getting confused about is what an actual options contract is. What does it do? What's its purpose? You see people kind of trading options contracts, right? And that is one form of using an option contract, is trading that option back and forth and making money off of it. It's a leveraged position that you can use to make money or lose money if you're not careful, just like anything else. So what an option contract is this. It is a contract that allows you the option to either buy if you're using a call or sell if you're using a put 100 shares of a given stock at a specified price before the contract ends, right? So contracts they're not forever, right? You're paying money up front for the option to delay your decision on whether or not you want to either buy or sell. So if you buy a call option, you are guaranteeing your ability to buy those contracts at a later date, as long as it's before the contract expires, at a specified price. That locks in that option for you. If you buy a put option, what you're doing is you are giving yourself the option to sell 100 of those shares before the expiration date of the contract at a later date, so that it gives you a little bit of time to kind of see what the price is going to do. So if you think the price is going to go down, you can sell a put and not do anything with it. And if the price plummets, you can buy those contracts way down there, and you still have the option to sell these contracts up here at this price that you picked earlier. So you can buy and sell at a lower and higher and make money off of those shares without having to sit there and hold them or short them at that point. If you think that it's going to go up, you can buy a call contract, and you can sit there and wait until the price goes way up. Then you can exercise that call contract and buy those shares at a lower price and then sell them at market price and make money off of them. So that's why, like, when you see, like, if you were to look at an options contract, some of you might notice that there is a break-even cost. And what that break-even cost is it's telling you what's the minimum price that you can buy or sell these at that would allow you to make money or break even on those contracts, including, or those shares rather, including the cost of the contract itself that you paid for earlier. So it's kind of building that price in and going, hey, if you sell it anything above here, then you're really green. Anything less, you might have made money on the share itself, but maybe you didn't make up the cost of the contract. All right, let's say there is a farmer down the road, and he has an apple orchard, right? And this is going to be an oversimplified version, so don't take this and be taking notes on it, but just to kind of help you understand. Let's say you go to that farmer and you go, okay, I will pay you for a bag of 100 apples. You give me that bag, and I will take it home with me, and I will decide what to do with them later. Okay. So he gives you 100 apples in one bag. You take the bag, you take it home, you set it on your counter. You have control of those 100 apples. You have built a contract, paid for a contract that gives you control of all 100 apples. No one else can do anything with those apples unless you say so until your contract is over. Okay, here's a couple of things that can happen with those apples. I go, hey, you know what? I don't really want this bag of apples anymore, but apples are pretty expensive. I think I can take this bag and sell this bag of apples, this contract, to someone else for a higher price. Okay, so I can go down the road or go over to another town where apples are more expensive, and I can go, hey, wouldn't you like this bag of apples? You can sell them and make all this money off of it if you want, or you can do whatever you want to with these apples and just take the bag out of your house and put it somewhere else. Right, so that would be what a lot of people do. They're just trading that bag of apples. They're not opening the bag of apples. They're not messing with the apples inside. They don't have anything to do with anything but just transferring the bag of apples, moving the contract from the open market to ourselves and then to someone else and making money off the contract, which is typically what you see when you hear somebody saying trading options. The other thing you can do is you can go, okay, I want these apples. You go to the farmer, you pay the contracted price for the apples. You take, and when you get home, you can open that bag and you can do whatever you want to those apples. You can part them out, sell part of them, eat part of them, grow part of them, whatever you want to do. But you have exercised that contract now. Now you have the right to go inside of that bag, get the apples out and do whatever you want to the individual apples inside of that, or inside of a contract would be individual shares. You have the shares now, not just the bag that holds them. The other thing is you can set that bag on your counter and walk away. And whatever happens, happens. What happens then usually is the apples are going to go bad. The apples are not going to be good forever. So that bag of apples is not going to be good forever. Now, this isn't a perfect example because the farmer's going to want his money regardless. With an options contract, usually if the apples go bad, if the contract gets to the point to where like it doesn't have any value in it, no one's going to buy that from you. Or if it expires, worthless, right? You can imagine that a bag full of rotten apples on your counter is not going to be easy to sell or get rid of. You've basically lost the money that you put into the contract. So there's nothing you can do with that. So the best case scenario is you either give that bag away or get rid of that bag at a better price, or you pay the farmer the rest of the money and then you control all the individual apples inside of that bag. So that is essentially dumbed down, obviously, what an options contract is. That options contract secures your price for either a buy or a sell at a later date, as long as it's done before the contract is over. Once the contract is done, you've wasted your money. The contract disappears, the stocks stay where they are, or the money stays where it is, and nothing changes hands. But you did, for a short while, have the opportunity to exercise or to move that contract to somewhere else so that you can make money off of it. And in short, that's exactly what an options contract is. I hope that made sense. If that doesn't quite click, then reach up into one of the chats up above and ask questions, because that's a good way to learn. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not in a Discord or a community where you can ask questions and where you can be involved in people who really care about trading and who want to love and learn and grow continually in trading, whether that be stocks, options, or futures, then check out the link down below. It's Mike Poarch Discord. It's great. We go live every single morning, Monday through Friday. We have lots of people in there who know what they're doing, who've been in trading for lots of years. We love sharing information. We do have a one-on-one course available where I'm the lead coach, but Mike also helps out a lot. Mike has a text alert subscription, which you can also see down below, that makes people money almost every single day with penny stocks. You can come in and learn how we do our breakout strategy. You can come in and learn how we trade futures, all these wonderful things. And if you have any more questions about options, of course, that's the place to come and ask. So I hope to see you in the Discord and enjoy this series on options.